Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So Oklahoma special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
On the run here. Let's it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's McIntyre. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fair catch made at the 40. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Handoff here from the shotgun. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Wolfpack. It was a foot race and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set and out for the offense. First down. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary. Potentially a big play. Read option. The quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. NC State comes to the line quickly. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they...
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, NC State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Running back with the football. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's McIntyre.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. We'll give it to the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Scott. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. There's the handoff. Makes the defender miss. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. NC State comes to the line quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Turn starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking right, this one caught. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. We're down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. NC State lines up 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolfpack. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll give it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes the punter onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. He shreds the tackle.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Split backfield here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Off target and incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The punt team making their way on the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Going to hand it off to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So far, as NC State on top here, they've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Here's the 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's McIntyre. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
That's a good positive gain there on 1st and goal, and here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And this
touchdown, Oklahoma, and they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Breaking free at midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a
touchdown, NC State. They jump in front here in the 4th. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up the 3rd down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Finding some room with the 25.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Sooners are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They go in front in the final minute of play.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. And a timeout taken by the defense, 18 seconds left on the clock. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain.